realized today that outside of the title of the cover, the blurb, and the feel of the book in my hand, I also care about how the words are printed on the page. So it's not an exact science. It's not a case that it needs a lot of words, or it needs spacing, or it needs to be structured a particular way, or whatever. Decent margins are just a standard. Like, that's a standard. But there were books that I saw on my recent visit to Waterstones where, like the title, like the cover, like those are usually 1 point, but I'm going to say them as two. The blurb was like engaging me. It's like, oh, there's a story here that I am interested in, tapping into, diving into, all that good stuff. And the book feels good in my hands. It feels decent until I started flicking through the pages. And I was like, I don't like how this is printed. It looks a little too simple for me. Like, it's almost like I like a book that's 400 pages or more. I may make some exceptions at times if the title, the cover, and the blurb really hit me. I might make some exceptions for books that are less than 400 pages. But typically, I like a meaty book. And it has to obviously tick the other things. But I do like the feel of a thick book in my hand. What I don't like, and I think this really hit me today, is when, like, I think I've known this before, but it was more like, there was more clarity with it today, is that when I flick through and I see so I can get a sense of the chapter length and, all that kind of stuff. And in order for me to see, like, how many pages are in there, and I see how it's printed, and I'm like, this could have been fewer pages because the font is a bit big, and there's like there are fewer lines on the page than there actually could be. I am not necessarily interested in that kind of reading experience. It works for some, just like some people won't pick up books that have loads of words on the page. But for me, there needs to be a right balance. I'm not saying pack out the page, but at the same time, don't space it out to make the book seem longer than it actually is. No.